So it looks like Vice President Kamala Harris might want to stick to her career in politics because it doesn't look like basketball superstardom is in her future.
Yeah, celebrating the 50th anniversary of women's equality in sports law, Title IX, the VP missed 5 out of 6 basketball shots. We showed you like 2 or 3 at the top. I don't know how many we're showing you, but many people online criticized the vice president, calling this incident a metaphor for her leadership in the White House. I mean, think of the things that she's been put in charge of. Right?
Yeah, and I think we thought, why not remind you of some of them? It would be a great opportunity to look back at Vice President Harris's time in the White House. Many would consider this incident, of course, emblematic of her quote-unquote success as southern border czar.
This whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe.
That makes me laugh.
I didn't make a three-pointer.
Right,
either,
exactly.
But
that was an air ball.
Yeah. And then, of course, Ms. Harris was criticized for her outrageous and tone-deaf response to January 6th.
December 7th, 1941. September 11th, 2001. And January 6th, 2021.
So
Those
2
apples and
missed
apples
shots there. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, good point.
Well, we've got more. We have more missed shots from Vice President Kamala Harris. We're going to bring in our panel to react to what we saw. Talk show host Simon Conway and Project 21 member Whitney Yates. Simon, a metaphor perhaps for Vice President Harris's time in office.
You know, that January 6th thing just got me mad all over again. My 15-year-old daughter plays basketball, let me tell you, on a traveling team and hopefully for her varsity high school team by the end of her sophomore year. We should get kicked out for missing them like that. Perhaps the same fate should befall the vice president, who has still, by the way, still not been to the border at all. 9 miles away from the border is not at the border. I've been to the border. I don't know about the president. He hasn't been either. So I don't know. I think it is a good metaphor for the failed vice presidency and indeed presidency.
Well, it's another visual, Whitley, of a vice presidency that really tries to make itself look important and like a player, if you will, yet it has not contributed anything, has not made any baskets.
Absolutely. Like they say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Well, she misses 5 out of the 6 shots that she does take. It's symbolic of the dumpster fire administration. They peddle solutions that are supposed to help Americans that consistently hurt Americans. What's more pathetic is on the exact same day, she botched up a history lesson about Juneteenth and freedom and said that there were slaves that were enslaved for 400 years. I'm honestly not surprised that members of the Democratic Party that wanted to expand slavery are ignorant to American history as they continuously try and rewrite history. So the left is fighting CRT when she should be cracking open a history book consistently. And so I'm not surprised that she continues to do these pandering things. She fails in the administration and she's clearly failing on the court as well. And
when she talks, she always talks like she's the expert and everybody else is an idiot, right?
I
almost feel like she would turn to everyone and say, the way you shoot a basketball is to do this. And this is how you must do it. After she just missed 6 in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking that might be. Anyway, the vice president did ultimately make a basket after some help from her husband, and it reminded us of the time Ms. Harris scored a point on Joe Biden. Okay, this was the shot she made. Let's take a look at it.
You know, there was a little girl in California who was part of the 2nd class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
Yeah, that was kind of a cheap shot, Simon, because it kind of misrepresented where anybody that opposed busing, that made them racist. No, there were a lot of people in the community that didn't want to go either.
Yeah. All right. We'll have to leave it there. Whitney Yates and Simon Conway, thanks for being with us.
Pleasure.